Tanks are formidable, powerful weapons of war designed to fight other tanks. But what happens when they face off against weapons that were specifically designed to take them out? Let's find out who would win in a Tank vs. Anti-Tank showdown. Number 10. Big guns. There's no doubt that tanks have big guns, but did you know that some are bigger than others? The largest caliber ever used on a tank is 305 millimeters. That size was used by Germany during World War II with the 305 millimeters L-44 naval gun on the land-based assault gun, the largest tank gun ever mounted on a tank destroyer. At 165 feet long, this behemoth shot armor-piercing shells that could penetrate up to 250 millimeters of rolled homogeneous armor at 30 degrees. Allied tanks like the Sherman and the Churchill could only dream of penetrating such thick armor. But how does it compare to anti-tank weapons? Well, nothing really comes close. The largest caliber anti-tank weapon ever created is the 16-inch or 406 millimeter recoilless rifle. This massive single-shot weapon was designed by the British during World War II and shot armor-piercing rounds capable of penetrating over 350 millimeters of steel at 30 degrees. So when it comes to big guns, the anti-tank weapon wins. No. 9. Armor plating. A tank's armor plating is designed to protect it from incoming fire, but which tank has the most armor? The answer depends on how you measure it. Russia's T-1 for Armata uses composite armor with an added layer of active protection, according to Russian sources. Its front is capable of withstanding hits from 360 millimeter projectiles at 60 degrees. South Korea's K2 Black Panther has an all-around armor of 80 millimeter steel equivalent, while China's Type 15 light tank boasts an insane front armor of 140 millimeter steel equivalent. Some sources claim the General Dynamics M1A2 Abrams. It's an explosive, reactive armor with a steel equivalent of up to 1,000 millimeters. However, that seems highly exaggerated. The best anti-tank weapon armor is hard to quantify because it's not armor in the traditional sense. It's the M198 155mm howitzer shell. Its armor-piercing, fin-stabilized discarding sabot shell can penetrate up to 600 millimeters of rolled, homogeneous armor plate at 30 degrees. However, it's not really an anti-tank weapon. So we'll have to give this round to the tanks, no. 8. Mobility. Tanks are known for their mobility on the battlefield, but which one is the fastest? America's top two, the M1 Abrams and the M1A2 Abrams, have a maximum road speed of 40 miles per hour. But the winner of this category is Germany's Leopard 2, which can reach a maximum speed of 72 kilometers per hour or 45 miles per hour. On the other hand, anti-tank weapons aren't necessarily known for their mobility, but some stand out. The British 3-inch anti-tank gun could be towed at 30 miles per hour. The fastest goes to the Soviet Union S-9 M113 missile system with a top speed of 50 miles per hour. So the anti-tank weapon takes this round. Number 7. Range. When it comes to range, tanks are no slouches. America's M1A2 Abrams has a maximum range of 400 miles, while the Russian T9OM's maximum range is 280 miles. However, these are dwarfed by some anti-tank weapons. The British 25-pounder gun had a range of 25 miles, while Germany's Panzerfaust recoilless rifle could reach out 1,500 meters. But the winner is the mighty Soviet Union's 24-inch multiple rocket launcher, which had a maximum range of 400 miles. Now, that's some serious firepower. So the anti-tank weapon wins this round. Number 6. Accuracy. Tanks may be mobile, but are they accurate? Surprisingly, yes. The M1A2 Abrams has an amazing accuracy of plus-minus 1.5 miles per 1,000 yards. In other words, if it shoots at a target 1,000 yards away, it'll be within 1.5 miles of the target. Other tanks like the German Leopard 2 and the Korean K2 have similar accuracy. But how does this compare to anti-tank weapons? Well, some anti-tank weapons are surprisingly accurate as well. For example, the French 105mm rifled anti-tank gun could hit targets at night at distances of up to 1,000 meters with high accuracy. But the winner of this round is the USM 42 Duster, which has an insane accuracy of plus-minus 0.5 miles per 1,000 yards. In other words, if it shoots at a target 1,000 yards away, it'll be within half a mile of the target, which is just mind-blowing. Number 5. Fire control stabilization. Fire control stabilization is essential for any weapon, especially on a moving vehicle. How well can tanks shoot while on the move? The M1A2 Abrams can shoot while traveling at 30 miles per hour, but it takes a skilled crew and a bit of luck. Other tanks like the Korean K2 can shoot while traveling at 25 miles per hour. But how does this compare to anti-tank weapons? The good news is that many anti-tank weapons have excellent fire control stabilization, which allows them to easily hit targets on the move. One example is the Swedish Robot 70 anti-tank missile system, which can be launched while the vehicle is moving at up to 50 miles per hour. Another example is the American TOW missile system, which has an incredible fire control stabilization system that allows it to easily hit targets while the vehicle is moving at high speeds. So the anti-tank weapon wins this round. Who do you think will win the tank vs anti-tank showdown? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more exciting content.